Welcome to Wisdom Essence. At Wisdom Essence, we believe that age is not just a number, it's a treasure trove of wisdom, experience, and invaluable life lessons. Our channel is dedicated to exploring the insights, health, and well-being of older adults, helping people of all ages embrace the journey of aging with grace and knowledge. As we go through life, we often find ourselves searching for answers, trying to make sense of the world, and seeking guidance in difficult times. Who better to learn from than those who have already walked the path before us? The elderly, those who have lived through decades of experiences, challenges, and triumphs, hold a wealth of wisdom that can help us navigate our own lives with greater clarity and purpose. Here are some of the most valuable life lessons shared by older adults, lessons that can help us live more meaningful, fulfilling, and happy lives. Time is your most valuable asset. Use it wisely. As the years pass, one of the biggest realizations many elderly people share is how quickly time slips away. In youth, time seems abundant, and it's easy to take it for granted. But as life moves forward, the value of each moment becomes clearer. Many older adults regret the time they wasted on things that didn't truly matter. Holding grudges, chasing after approval, or postponing dreams for a future that never came. They remind us that life isn't just about working hard or accumulating wealth, it's about the relationships we nurture, the experiences we embrace, and the memories we create. Time is the one resource we can never get back, and learning to use it wisely is one of the greatest life lessons we can adopt early on. Spend time with your loved ones because you never know how long you'll have them. Pursue your passions and dreams now instead of waiting for the right time, because often that time never arrives. Let go of negativity, resentment, and anything that doesn't serve your happiness. At the end of the journey, it won't be the material things you collected that matter most, but the moments of love, joy, and fulfillment that made your life truly meaningful. Health is everything. Take care of your body. One of the greatest lessons aging teaches us is just how important our health is. When we are young, we feel invincible, often pushing our bodies beyond their limits without much thought. Late nights, poor diets, stress, and neglecting exercise might not seem like a big deal in our 20s or 30s, but as time goes on, the effects become undeniable. Many elderly people reflect on how they wish they had taken better care of themselves, because good health is what allows us to fully enjoy life. Physical health impacts not just how long we live, but the quality of those years. A strong, well-cared-for body allows you to travel, play with grandchildren, and maintain independence well into old age. Regular exercise, even if it's just a short daily walk, keeps the body strong and the mind sharp. Eating nourishing foods, staying hydrated, and ensuring you get enough sleep all contribute to long-term well-being. Stress, one of the most silent but dangerous threats to health, should never be ignored. Learning to manage stress and prioritize self-care is just as important as any workout or diet. Perhaps the most crucial lesson is to listen to your body. It gives us signals when something is wrong, yet many people ignore them until it's too late. Taking care of yourself isn't just about living longer. It's about making sure those years are filled with energy, joy, and the ability to do the things you love. The elderly remind us that health is truly wealth, and it's one of the few things in life we should never take for granted. Relationships matter more than material things. As people look back on their lives, one of the most common realizations is that material possessions never truly bring lasting happiness. No one reaches old age wishing they had spent more time at the office or accumulated more wealth. Instead, what people cherish most are the relationships they built. The moments shared with family, the laughter with friends, and the deep connections formed over a lifetime. Relationships give life its meaning, offering love, support, and a sense of belonging that money simply cannot buy. The elderly remind us that prioritizing people over possessions is the key to a fulfilling life. Make time for the ones who matter, even when life gets busy. Don't take loved ones for granted. Express appreciation, say, "I love you" often, and never let small disagreements drive you apart. Holding grudges only wastes precious time, and forgiveness can bring peace that far outweighs the weight of resentment. When you are with someone, be fully present. Put away your phone, listen deeply, and make the moment count. True happiness isn't found in luxury or status symbols, but in shared experiences and meaningful connections. In the end, it won't be the cars, houses, or bank balances that bring comfort. It will be the love and memories created with those who truly matter. Happiness is a choice, not a destination. Many elderly individuals reflect on how much of their lives they spent waiting for happiness, believing that it would arrive once they reached a particular milestone. They thought joy would come after securing a better job, buying a bigger house, or achieving a long-held goal. But as they grew older, they realized that happiness was never about reaching a destination. It was about appreciating life in the present moment. Happiness is not something that just happens. It's a mindset, a daily choice to focus on gratitude rather than lack, on joy rather than regret. The elderly encourage us to find beauty in life's simplest moments: a warm cup of tea in the morning, a kind conversation with a stranger, or the feeling of the sun on our skin. The things that once seemed so important, stressful deadlines, minor inconveniences, or societal pressures, fade in significance when looking at life as a whole. Stop postponing happiness for someday, because someday is never guaranteed. Let go of unnecessary worries, especially about things beyond your control. Most of the fears that consume your thoughts today won't even matter years from now. Instead, embrace the present, celebrate small victories, and choose to see life through a lens of positivity. Those who have lived the longest will tell you, the happiest people aren't the ones who had the easiest lives, they are the ones who decided to be happy despite life's challenges. Failure is not the end. It's a lesson. Looking back on their lives, many elderly individuals realize that their biggest failures were actually their greatest teachers. The fear of failure often holds people back from taking risks, but those who have lived long enough understand that mistakes and setbacks are not the end of the road. They are valuable lessons that shape growth and resilience. Failure is not something to be ashamed of. It is proof that you tried, that you stepped out of your comfort zone, and that you dared to chase something meaningful. The elderly encourage us to embrace failure rather than avoid it. Every mistake brings a new opportunity to learn, adjust, and improve. What seems like a major setback in the moment often turns out to be a necessary step towards something better. Many successful people, whether in careers, relationships, or personal goals, have faced rejection and hardship before they achieved greatness. Instead of fearing failure, fear never trying at all. Regret weighs far heavier than any temporary defeat. Life is a continuous learning process, and setbacks are simply part of the journey. The only true failure is giving up entirely. Keep going, keep learning, and trust that every stumble is just another step forward. Worry less. Most things work out. Anyway, one of the most common pieces of advice from seniors is to stop worrying so much. With the gift of hindsight, they realize that most of the things they once stressed about never actually happened, or if they did, they weren't nearly as bad as they had imagined. Worrying consumes energy, steals peace, and does nothing to change the outcome of a situation. The elderly remind us that life has a way of working itself out. No amount of overthinking or stressing can prevent challenges, but a calm and resilient mindset can help navigate them more effectively. Many of the worries that keep people up at night, financial struggles, career decisions, relationship fears, often resolve themselves over time. Sometimes the things that seem like disasters in the moment turn out to be blessings in disguise. Instead of stressing over things beyond your control, focus on what you can change. Let go of unnecessary anxiety, trust the process, and believe that everything will fall into place. Worrying robs today of its joy without doing anything to fix tomorrow's problems. The elderly encourage us to embrace the present, have faith in life's journey, and remember that in the end, things tend to work out just as they're meant to. Be kind. You never know what someone else is going through. Older adults have witnessed firsthand the lasting impact of kindness. They've seen how a small act, Whether a warm smile, a kind word, or a simple gesture of support can turn someone's entire day around or even change their life. Through decades of experience, they've learned that kindness is never wasted. It ripples outward in ways we may never fully see. One of the greatest lessons they share is to treat everyone with respect, regardless of their status, background, or circumstances. Life is unpredictable, and you never know what silent battles someone else may be facing. Many seniors regret the moments they judged too quickly or failed to show compassion when it was needed most. They remind us to be patient, to practice empathy, and to offer kindness freely, because sometimes a single act of care can make all the difference. True kindness isn't just about grand gestures, it's found in everyday interactions. It's in taking the time to listen, offering help without being asked, and choosing to lift others up instead of tearing them down. In the end, people may forget what you said or did, but they will always remember how you made them feel. The elderly teach us that kindness is a legacy that lasts far beyond our years. Money is important, but it's not everything. Many seniors have spent a lifetime working hard, saving, and striving for financial security, only to realize in their later years that wealth alone does not guarantee true happiness. While money is undoubtedly important, it provides comfort, stability, and opportunities. It should never come at the cost of the things that truly matter: health, relationships, and inner peace. Older adults often reflect on how much time they spent chasing financial success, sometimes at the expense of their well-being or loved ones. They've seen how material possessions fade, how bank accounts rise and fall, but how moments spent with family and friends remain priceless. They encourage us to be smart with our finances, saving, investing, and preparing for the future, but also to recognize that money should be a tool for creating meaningful experiences, not just accumulating things. They remind us to strike a balance. Earn, but don't overwork yourself to exhaustion. Save, but don't be so frugal that you miss out on life's joys. Use money wisely, to travel, to spend time with loved ones, to build memories, because at the end of the road, no one wishes they had just one more dollar. Instead, they wish for more time, more love, and more cherished moments with those who truly matter. Learn to forgive. It's a gift to yourself. As the years pass, many elderly individuals realize that holding on to anger and resentment only harms them, not the person who wronged them. They've seen how grudges weigh heavy on the heart and how bitterness can steal the joy from life. One of the most powerful lessons they share is that forgiveness is not about excusing bad behavior. It's about releasing yourself from the burden of pain. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting, nor does it mean allowing someone to hurt you again. It simply means choosing peace over prolonged suffering. Many seniors regret the time they spent carrying resentment, only to realize later that it did nothing but drain their energy. They encourage younger generations to let go of past wounds, not because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve peace. The elderly remind us that life is too short to dwell on past mistakes, whether our own or those of others. Every day spent reliving old hurts is a day lost to the present. Instead of focusing on past grievances, they encourage us to move forward with wisdom, compassion, and an open heart. At the end of life, the moments of love and joy matter far more than the grudges we held on to. Enjoy the present moment. Life is short. If there is one universal lesson from those who have lived long lives, it's this: enjoy the present moment, because life passes faster than you think. Many seniors look back and wish they had worried less, stressed less, and appreciated the simple joys of everyday life more. They remind us that true happiness isn't found in the future. It's found in the small, ordinary moments happening right now. Take time to savor life's little pleasures. A warm cup of coffee in the morning, a heartfelt conversation, a sunset, a hug from a loved one. Don't wait for a perfect moment to start living. The elderly emphasize that the most beautiful parts of life aren't always the big milestones, but the quiet, fleeting instances of peace and contentment. They also remind us that tomorrow is never guaranteed. Many regret waiting too long to pursue their dreams, reconnect with loved ones, or simply enjoy the present. The lesson? Stop postponing happiness. Live fully now. Laugh often. Love deeply. Appreciate the now, because in the end, it's not the years in your life that matter, it's the life in your years. Stay curious. Never stop learning. One of the secrets to staying young at heart is maintaining a sense of curiosity. The most vibrant and fulfilled elderly individuals are those who never stop learning, exploring, and staying engaged with the world around them. They remind us that age is not a barrier to discovery, only a closed mind is. Lifelong learning keeps the mind sharp and the spirit alive. Whether it's reading books, learning a new language, picking up a hobby, or even just staying informed about new ideas, curiosity keeps life exciting. Many seniors regret not taking the time to explore their interests earlier in life, realizing too late that personal growth doesn't stop after school or a career. They encourage younger generations to embrace new experiences, challenge themselves, and stay open to new perspectives. Traveling, even to new places within your own city, can broaden your understanding of the world. Trying new activities can reignite a sense of adventure. Engaging in meaningful conversations with people of different backgrounds can provide fresh insights. The lesson is simple. Never let routine dull your sense of wonder. There is always more to learn, more to experience, and more ways to grow, no matter how many years you have lived. Give more than you take. Legacy is built through kindness. As people grow older, they often think about the legacy they will leave behind. And more often than not, they realize that true legacy isn't about wealth, status, or achievements. It's about the impact you have on others. The most cherished and remembered individuals are those who gave generously, loved deeply, and uplifted those around them. The elderly remind us that small acts of kindness can leave lasting impressions. Whether it's lending a helping hand, mentoring someone younger, or simply offering a kind word, giving to others enriches both the giver and the receiver. Many seniors encourage younger generations to focus on what they can contribute to the world rather than just what they can gain. Sharing knowledge, offering support, and being a source of kindness creates a ripple effect that continues long after we're gone. In the end, people may not remember the things you owned or the titles you held, but they will always remember how you made them feel. The most meaningful legacy is built through love, generosity, and the positive impact we have on those around us. Don't take life too seriously. Laugh more. Aging teaches you that not everything has to be taken so seriously. The elderly often encourage younger generations to laugh more, embrace joy, and not get caught up in unnecessary drama. Over the years, they've learned that many of the things people stress about in their youth, career pressures, minor disagreements, or social expectations, often don't matter in the long run. What truly matters is how much happiness you allow yourself to experience. Laughter is a powerful tool for resilience. It lightens even the heaviest burdens and helps people navigate life's challenges with a sense of ease. Many seniors look back and wish they had spent less time worrying and more time enjoying the simple moments, sharing jokes with friends, laughing at their own mistakes, and finding humor in everyday situations. They remind us not to take ourselves too seriously and to embrace the unexpected with a light heart. Surrounding yourself with people who bring joy into your life, seeking out activities that make you happy, and learning to laugh at life's ups and downs can make the journey much more enjoyable. In the end, laughter truly is the best medicine. It keeps the heart light, the mind sharp, and the spirit young. Love deeply and express it often. One of the most profound lessons from the elderly is that love is the most important thing in life. Whether it's love for a partner, family, or friends, expressing love openly and frequently is essential. As people grow older, they realize that material things fade, careers end, and achievements are often forgotten. But the love and connections they built remain in the hearts of those they touched. Many seniors wish they had told their loved ones how much they meant to them more often. They emphasize the importance of saying, "I love you," not assuming that others already know how you feel. Love should be shown not only in words, but in actions. small gestures of kindness, patience, and appreciation that reinforce the bond you share with those around you. They also remind us that pride and ego should never stand in the way of expressing love. Holding back affection, avoiding vulnerability, or waiting for the perfect moment can lead to regrets. Instead, love deeply, forgive quickly, and cherish the relationships that make life meaningful. At the end of life, people don't reflect on how much money they made or how many awards they won. They reflect on the love they gave and received. It is love in all its forms that gives life true purpose and fulfillment. Be grateful. Every day is a gift. Many elderly individuals emphasize the power of gratitude. No matter what hardships they have faced, loss, struggles, or unexpected changes, they find peace in appreciating what they do have. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring difficulties. Rather, it means choosing to focus on the blessings, big and small, that exist in every moment. As people grow older, they realize that some of life's simplest joys, morning sunshine, a warm conversation, or the presence of a loved one, are the things that matter most. Many seniors wish they had spent more time appreciating the present instead of constantly chasing the next big achievement. They remind us that happiness is not found in always wanting more, but in truly valuing what we already have. By starting each day with a grateful heart, focusing on abundance rather than lack, and appreciating the little things, we can create a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Gratitude shifts our perspective, helping us find joy even in the ordinary. It turns what we have into enough, allowing us to embrace each day as a precious gift. The elderly have lived through decades of experiences, and their wisdom is invaluable. These lessons remind us to focus on what truly matters: love, health, kindness, and embracing life fully. If we take the time to listen to the wisdom of older generations, we can avoid common regrets and live with more purpose, happiness, and fulfillment. Which of these life lessons speaks to you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments.